I just wanted to add a quick side note about the short story that was required reading for this week. Laura McCaffrey's How to Ruin Your Senior Year in 10 Days in 3 Simple Steps, as told by Judith Sloan. I really enjoyed this short story. I thought that the voice was definitely believable as a teenage girl telling the story. There was a sense of kind of dark humor about the way she was relating the events that happened. It was really heartbreaking, which I think a lot of young adult fiction tends to be, because all these things that they're experiencing, they're making these mistakes, and it's just hard to either see them going through that when you know that it could have a different outcome, or is something that you might have gone through that's similar in your own adolescence. And even the whole misunderstanding between Judith and her boyfriend, I feel like this is something that even happens with adults who are maybe more experienced in relationships between men and women, but, or, women and women, men and men. But with Judith and her boyfriend, it's like this is something that could happen with adults. So, teenagers aren't really going to be adept at navigating these types of miscommunications, with the whole missing the messages and missing the phone calls. So yeah, she made a pretty big mistake, but I guess it's one of those things that she would learn from in the future. But it was very sad. I just want to say I really enjoyed it. It really made me feel something, which, that's the whole point of a lot of literature. It's supposed to make you feel something, so it definitely achieved that goal. And I think this is a good example of definitely using second person, as I think another classmate had mentioned, using different points of views to see what works for the story. It's a good way of determining what would be the best course to take when telling it. So I thought this was very effective and I enjoyed it. I just wanted to add that. Thanks. Have a good night.